Today, our project is the Game of Motion, and we have two special guests joining us. This morning, I was able to collaborate with Miss Hernandez and Miss Rufagar. Together, we planned out a game board.
Okay. Say hello, guys.
Hi.
Hello.
This is a third grade art and social studies lesson, The Game of Motion. Pause the video or find these directions in Google Classroom.
Start at green.
Start at green, and that's a shortcut. So they did say that the spaces were on the game board, and I don't see the spaces. So we'll have to make up our own spaces. And it appears to me that we only have to create 3 tools. Is that what you guys are thinking?
Yes, the swing.
Shortcut?
Wagon.
Okay.
Example, and then the students are able to see our example that we're creating. So I love that theme, playground. Do you guys like that theme for a group?
Playground.
And then they can be playing football or soccer. Like there's all different kinds of.
Oh, I love your ideas. Now I see why it's so much better to work collaboratively together. Okay, so we have, while you were getting your waffle, we were discussing force and motion, and we reviewed our tools and our buzzwords, push or pull. So I like the idea of a swing right here.
When you're planning your game, I want you to listen to Miss Hernandez, Miss Rufagar, and my thought process behind our decisions.
So if they land on that spot, they get to swing over to that spot over there.
Just draw
like
like
a
a
swing
little.
set.
A swing
Yeah.
set? Okay.
Remember, your game board will be different than our game board. Your theme will be different.
Wagon, we are starting, I forgot which side was the green side.
It was your right side.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Over here?
Although, as a reader, that bothers me.
Yeah,
Oh,
as a game board player, that's just awkward to me.
You always
They're
start
going
left and go to
backward.
right.
Yeah.
This is our game. We can do whatever we want, right?
That's a pretty green.
It is actually called seafoam green.
That's why
It's
it's
my favorite color.
Is it really? Janelle really likes that color too.
Would it be really mean to have like the wagon like they have to go back to they're going to the nurse like towards the end? Like you made it this far, but you got injured.
Yes. You know how like you have to go back to start on some games?
Yeah.
The wagon takes you back to like the beginning-ish
Head
area.
back to the seafoam green.
Okay.
So, over here?
Yeah, so you don't want to get on the wagon. You do not want to
Go
land
to the
there.
nurse.
You weren't following playground rules. Go back. Your coffee cup.
It says donut talk to me.
I love that coffee cup. You're making me
Picture of a donut at the bottom.
envious of some coffee.
Donut tops.
A 4th grader got it for me last year.
Should we put in that little space like a little cross, like they have to go back to the nurse or something?
I think for the first one, like the nurse is that like they have to go back to start, and then the other one could be like
They have to go back to the other wagon.
yeah,
And the one that's closer to the start, so
Yeah.
it's
Go
just
back
not
to
as
the start.
painful.
yeah.
And then this one will say,
Make
Go
like
back.
a nurse spot on the board. They have to go back to the nurse's office.
nurse,
Like a
okay.
cross.
over here by start or in the middle?
In the middle. And then we just need the ball. Do football, soccer, basketball. Basketball would be a good one with push and pull. Like maybe you could make it that you made a basket, move 2 spaces ahead.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah,
Put
we
it
have
so where they move to the wagon.
move to the wagon.
Okay.
Wait. So if you shoot the basketball, you go back 2 spaces,
I could
or you
change it.
go 2 spaces.
We could move
Make
forward.
it 4 so they go over the, or wherever the wagon is. Just make it so they go past the wagon.
4.
So, then
So if they go up 2 spaces, they won't hit that wagon. Right?
They won't. But they could go up 4 spaces and
And pass the wagon?
not worry about it. Yeah.
Okay, go up 4 spaces.
Okay. So this wagon is going to take them where?
to the nurse's office.
To the nurse.
Yeah.
That was at the top
Wherever
of
that
the
Okay.
top of the hill, above the swing.
Okay, so we have 2 wagons, a ball, and a swing.
We can add a football in too, somewhere.
Ooh.
Soccer ball.
Should we add the football to move up 3 spaces also?
Yeah.
Okay.
And that way there'd be some color on that side of the board.
Yeah.
It feels even.
Okay.
That looks good.
I think it looks good. So I'm going to make a couple of game board pieces a little bit later.
And they'll be kids.
Yeah.
be little kids. And
Like little redheaded Jacoby.
Okay, great. I think that this is going to be great. Thank you guys for collaborating with me on this playground game board.
Yeah.
I don't
Yay!
think it could have been any more fun. Have a great day, guys.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
As you can see, I made a few changes. All of the yellow spots are special places that you have to follow directions. I created a 4-color pattern throughout the game board. Game board had too much negative space, so I decided to add some diagonal green lines to represent grass and add color at the same time. I wasn't satisfied with this look, so I decided to add more diagonal lines overlapping the original. This technique is called cross-hatching. You will need 2 rectangles, a long one and a short one. On the short rectangle, you will draw a picture of your game piece. In the center, I'm cutting 2 half-inch slots that are about ½ inch apart. Bottom left, I will cut a ½ inch slot, and I will turn the paper around and cut 1 more ½ inch slot, and it should fasten together just like this. You fit the picture in the slots that are in the center. I don't have any dice at home, so I'm going to use Coach Lopez pencil dice trick. I'm going to write a number on each side of the pencil. I'm using a marker. Now I'm going to roll my pencil die, and every time I roll a number, I will move my game piece up. If I land on a yellow space or a space that has directions, I will have to follow the directions, and I will have to go back or forward depending on what the directions are. You will be playing with 2 other people, so 3 players to a game, and the first person to end at the red, which says stop, is the winner. As always, please don't forget to share your work on our Rodriguez Elementary Art Gallery on Flipgrid. You can find this on Google Classroom. Can't wait to see your work!